Once again, ladies and gents, welcome back to Cactus. I'm sitting here with deck tech number 2 for week 3 Blind Brews. Old man Aaron G is going to give it a try. We visited our budget friendly storm deck. We're now going to deck tech on our mirror, magic mirror on the wall. Tell me who the fairest of them all. Mirror March. I really wanted to give it a try, see if I could find something stupid to do with it. And stupid I did. It works pretty cool with the battle bus. There are so many hysterically ridiculous triggers that happen when you copy this thing and then you pick everything up and then you make another copy and you pick it back up and then all these things re-trigger and it's nonstop hystericalness. We got card draw. We got explorers. We got an infinite combo with pyromancer. We got a couple of my little pet card, the old Justicar's portal. I like blinking stuff. It makes me happy. Old reliable militia bugler. He's just a workhorse against mono red and just a value engine. This guy is an unsung hero. Just wiping out boards, picking up people. He hoses mono red. The Azorius aggro deck you see running around. Emissary Sunrise is another good one. First strike, it explores, pick it back up. It's also a pretty good beater at a 3-2 first strike. We got a Bell Haunt and Vampire Sovereign. Vampire Sovereign is pretty funny, especially if you win a couple coin flips on Magic Mirror. Never played Pokemon, but everybody says that Pokemon revolves around a bunch of coin flips, so we call this the Pokemon deck. And the idea is to just kind of value up to the point where you can get a Mirror March into play. Then every creature then on out does all kinds of fun shenanigans. We have a mana base that's really heavily favoring black and white. Red is almost a splash. These dual lands make these decks pretty expensive. Sideboard, a bunch of odds and ends, some stuff against control. White Sails, Burglar Rats, Dire Fleets, a little health gain here for the mono reds. Then we have some enchantment removals for Wilderness Wreck decks, the Plague Mare, Plague Crafter for the run into a bunch of Carney Tees, Bishop of Bindings. It's situational. I've found it to be okay. Good against like tokens decks, like History of Benalia and stuff. If you can make a couple copies of it, Mirror March wipes the board, and then a binding, single binding, just catch all. This deck's actually a lot of fun. We'll jump right into a game. Obviously, the Magic Mirror is a little janky. It's in some cases a win more. Some cases the 6 mana do nothing. Some cases though. It'll be you'll win 5 die rolls in a row and you'll slaughter your opponent. It's so swingy, it's so hysterical. It is an absolute gamble. And we lost the die roll like I always do. So we're gonna keep this two-lander. We got a 2-drop, we got a 3-drop. Hopefully we can find a couple more lands. Draw out here. No thanks. Now we have a 2 mana, spend 3 life to draw a card. We're playing mono red Correction. Playing, is it Phoenix, I'm guessing. Yeah, we'll pay the life. Let's go a digging. Yep, we got our lands. We can cast Bellhaunt on curve, which like my 1/1. Bugler! Plague Mare! This guy's such a workhorse in Standard. He's such an undervalued card, right? 2/3 Vigilance that draws you a creature. Okay, so is it control of some type? Sure. I would like to discard one of these cards, good sir. So I think next turn, assuming he leaves my Bellhaunt alone, I will eat it with the Lumbering Battlement. He will obviously have to deal with a 6/7 Vigilant creature. Yeah, but now we're just going to cast out some more valuables. Slap out Seeker Squire there. Up this guy. This guy. This guy. Next turn, if he doesn't have a counterspell, we get to land Mirror March. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the greatest party bus of them all? And Sovereign Battle. Let's see what we got. Is it resolved? Oh, it resolves. Oh, it resolved. It's fun. We could probably kill ourselves with a Dust Leech. Dude's reading. Everybody. What is this? I mean, has Blink, I guess, to handle it? I mean, that's... What else are they gonna do? He doesn't know. He's gonna dig up a giant 5/5 dragon. Sure. Okay, ladies and gents. Time to flip some coins. One. Okay, that's a pretty poor flip. Let's try this. Try it again. Ladies and gents. 1, 2, 2. All right, so 3 mana, 2/3. Draw 2. Well, that sucks. Yeah, we'll take you. And this one. This one. And then we get a couple more. And we lost the die roll there. So attack 4. Next turn, we get to a Lumbering Battlement. And that'll be fun. I assume opponent's going to kill Bugler? No. Alright, so this gets tricky. We want to Lumbering Battlement. First, yep, that resolves. Just stop on the triggers. Yep, that resolves. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3. So we can't. So this Lumbering Battlement is going to take this. And he's going to scoop it up. Because what would happen is these guys end up swinging for lethal. They just pick up all this stuff. And then at the end of turn, they get sacrificed. So we get all these enter the battlefield triggers again. Which then means you get these 3. Then this guy can repick all 3 of them back up. And you have a giant battle bus with them sitting on it. So this deck is pretty wonky. It's pretty hysterical. You can see it's pretty resilient even against an entire deck of removal. I just didn't care. I ended the game with 5 cards in hand and 50 triggers on the stack. Also, what would have happened here is once you sacrifice these guys at the end of turn, each time they come back in the battlefield, it triggers this again. So you may get a couple of these before these guy picks them all back up. So it just gets ridiculous. He stopped us from having a lot of fun right there. But this deck should be really interesting to see play. It's a little bit more streamlined for Aaron, Old Man Aaron. He won't have to think too much about that deck, but it will be hysterical. And it is hysterical when you see all of those things stack up. So that's it for this week's deck techs. Hope to see you Sunday night. Let me know what you guys think of the decks.